Your masterpiece, don't forget to dream.
In today's Style File, we are going high-tech and showing off some of the hottest new ways to get salon-worthy curls. Studio 5 beauty and style contributor Megan Moore says curling irons have come a long way in just a few years, and today she is sharing 3 new irons making waves in the beauty world. Now, Megan, I have to ask, have curling irons really changed that much?
The technology it's changed. It's gotten easier, the results are better, and it's just something that you can achieve at home a little bit easier than going to the salon. So yeah.
So if you're someone who maybe has had a curling iron for 10 years, it's about time to upgrade?
If it's still working, good for you, but for sure it is time to upgrade because you can get great results. They're faster, it makes your life easier, so it's definitely time to upgrade.
Okay, so let's jump in and kind of start. You've brought these 3 demonstrations.
Yeah.
And what specifically makes these easier about curling?
They all contain motors, and they all do the turning for you. So that's what makes them unique. And
so it's not just a heat up stick, so to speak.
And you're not doing the work. That's the great thing about all 3 of these is that they all have motors. That's one thing you have to get used to though, because they do make a sound because they have that motor, so it's not quiet anymore. But that's okay, because they do the work for you. They all turn and create the curls at home on their own. They're really magical, so I'm excited to show.
Let's start with this one. What special functions does this have?
Okay, so this is the Beachwaver, and it's designed to do exactly what the name says, create beachy waves. Think like Victoria's Secret hair.
Okay.
In fact, they use these irons at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. So it's gonna create that beautiful wave effect, kind of loose and flowy with a straighter end.
Okay.
So let's demonstrate this one for you. So this one has a tiny little clamp right here. You're just gonna take the section of hair, and you're gonna clamp it down here, and again, the ends stay out. That gives that beachy look, keeps them a little wavy. And then it has 2 buttons down here.
Oh my gosh,
isn't that so cool? So you're gonna push the button to make it turn, and you're always gonna wanna go away from the face. So pick the direction that's going away from your face, let it heat through, and then you'll release that clamp and pull it down, and you're gonna get this beautiful beach wave from it. Now this is the biggest size, so it's gonna give you like the loosest curl. If you like a tighter curl, you can always go with a smaller iron. But see, it just does the work for you. Isn't that amazing?
And what have you found for the hold on those? I mean, does the curl last well?
It does. It's got lots of temperature settings, so you can go a little bit hotter if you need more hold. You can leave it there if you want more hold as well. But again, it is a beach wave, so it is gonna be a little bit looser, and again, it's gonna have those straighter ends, so it's not gonna be as tight of curl as some of the others that I'll show you later.
And what type of price point are we looking at for something?
These are all gonna be over $100 because of the technology, so you know, you are gonna invest in it, but like I said, it speeds up your routine, and the quality is really great, so you are gonna get your money value out of it for sure.
Okay, and this next one, the pink one?
Okay, now this is the Instyler Max. Now this one is great because it can smooth the hair like a flat iron, but it can also curl the hair. So this one has, again, a rotating barrel, and it goes both directions. You can see there, and if you want it to change directions, you tap it twice, and it will start going the other way. So that's what's really cool about this one.
So that is going to take a little bit of an adjustment if you're used to just your standing curling iron to get used to.
You're gonna have to practice with all of these, but once you get it down, it's amazing. So this one polishes the hair, so you can use it like a flat iron. It has those bristles in there. The one thing I like to use this one for is like beveling the ends, because you can get that nice, beautiful bounce out of it. So instead of a flat iron that can kind of leave the hair a little scraggly at the ends, this one really polishes. You can also use it like a curling iron though, so you'll wrap the hair inside and then close it. Now remember that the barrel's turning in there, so you're not worried about it scorching because it's continuing to move and it's polishing the hair. So that's gonna give you like a really nice kind of loose, bouncy wave with this one. Again, this comes in a smaller size too, so if you want more curl, you can go with the smaller option on the barrel.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That is amazing. I'm a little bit speechless right now because I didn't realize the technology that was available.
Aren't they neat?
I guess I'm one of those that needs to update my curling iron.
I know, there's such great stuff out there.
All right, now if moving on to this next one, if you were to ask me what this was, I'd probably guess that it was a massager, but that's not the case at all.
No, it does kind of look like a massager though, doesn't it? This one is called the BaBylissPRO MiraCurl. Now this one is cool because it really does the whole thing for you. Not only does it curl, it counts for you. So it has a timer built in, and you can pick 8 seconds or 10 seconds, 12 seconds. So the more time, the tighter the curl is gonna be. And it also has different heat settings. And this one is gonna create more of a traditional spiral curl.
Okay.
So we'll take a small section on this one. Now the difference with this one, instead of putting it down at the bottom, this one actually goes in at the top. Okay, so you'll take this section and feed it through, and then you just clamp it down and it's gonna count for you. You'll hear some little beeps. So it's gonna draw the hair in. We're gonna hold it there and you can hear it beeping.
And it just sucks it in all by itself.
Yeah, it just draws it in and turns, and it's just counting. It's on the 12-second setting, so it's gonna count, and then it tells me to let go, and then I go to release that curl, and it just comes right out. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
And this one has more of a traditional spiral, so if you have resistant hair or you like a little bit more of a spiral look, then this is a great option instead of the Beachwaver. So.
And now with this one, it's going to save you time, even though you have to take smaller sections because it's doing it all for you. You don't have to hustle.
And you don't
through
even
it.
have to think about it. Just listen for the beeps, and then as soon as it lets you know that it's done, take it out, and it's perfect curl every time. Isn't that cool?
Amazing. It is definitely not a neck massager.
No.
Where can people go to get these, find more information? Because this is truly
So I'll
new
have
technology.
all of these listed on my blog, thebeautysnoop.com, but you can find them in stores, the Beachwaver.com, Target, and Ulta. They're available and around, so you just need to, you can find the links on my blog for all three of them.
And then you said all of these are over $100 about, but are there ways to find deals or to find these at sale prices?
Absolutely. Ulta always has sales, so that's a great one to look for these two options. You can even sometimes find them on Groupon, that kind of thing too. So yeah.
Perfect. Thanks so much for being with us. Some fun ways to jazz up our hair this spring.